Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the Lego sets outside of the Lego city. I recently built the Lego Star Wars First Order Heavy Assault Walker and also the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. And when I went to go place those on the shelves around the Lego room, I realized that the shelves needed to be reorganized. So I did that. So today we're going to start by taking a look at my complete Lego Star Wars collection, and then we'll have a look at the remainder of the sets in the Lego room and sort of on the shelves around the Lego city. So let's take a look at some really awesome Lego sets. So this is where we're going to start. This is the Lego Star Wars Ewok Village. This set is absolutely magnificent, and I consider it probably to be one of the best Star Wars Lego playsets ever created, I think, because there's so many different things that you can do with the minifigures that come with this set. And this set is actually just loaded full of awesome minifigs. You can see the Magic Man right here, C-3PO, sort of levitating there. And right over here we actually have Luke Skywalker, who's actually making him levitate. I guess technically in this scene, Luke Skywalker should probably be roasting over the fire there, but there's Han Solo just about to be roasted over the fire. So this set comes with a lot of different sort of tree elements, and you build these actually 4 sort of tree bases with the platform. And you got this really cool suspension bridge here where you can see one of the Ewoks crossing that suspension bridge. And there's a little ladder on their side there where you can see a Stormtrooper. It also comes with the Ewok catapult and a speeder bike, and it has this little net here in which you can capture some people that are trying to sort of enter the Ewok village. So really fun Lego Star Wars playset, one of the best. Next to the Ewok village, we have the UCS Snow Speeder, or as the identification plate calls it, T-47 Airspeeder. Comes with a couple different minifigs that can be fitted into the massive cockpit. It is a great to scale model of the speeders that are found in the Battle of Hoth. Offers some different movable parts, and I would highly recommend it if you're a fan of the Battle of Hoth or just larger models of the starships found in Star Wars. Next to that we have the UCS Death Star, one of the best playsets. Yes, I know I said that about the Ewok Village, but this one here has an abundant amount of minifigures and represents some of the greatest scenes found in Star Wars, of course, aboard the Death Star. I do wish that I had the earlier version of the Death Star, which offered more of an actual Death Star look rather than a playset. But unfortunately, I'll have to live with this one for now until I can wrangle up that UCS set. Next up, we have Red 5. This is another Star Wars UCS set. You can see that I actually have it sitting backwards on the stand, so that it actually leans forward and can be seen from my position. Of course, this is Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter. It does, there's a rotatable function on the back that will actually put that starfighter into sort of flight mode or attack mode by spreading those wings into a larger X format. Then we have the one, the only, the newest Lego Star Wars UCS Millennium Falcon. I don't think I really have to say much about this set other than it's absolutely massive. Comes with an abundant amount of minifigs. Abundant amount of parts that go toward making this absolutely gigantic Lego set. And I have it sitting upward like this here because I actually built the Efferman stand out of Lego Technic elements. Hopping around this side here, we can see some more details of the Death Star. You can see the garbage compactor there. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi here, lowering the deflector shield, I believe it was. Then we have the The three characters here, we got Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Luke Skywalker, probably freeing Princess Leia there. And just a few other scenes as well. Closer view of the Red 5 X-Wing fighter and the UCS Millennium Falcon. I can't even capture it in my screen here of my camcorder when I'm this close. Right next to the, actually real quick, you can see the Technic stand that is supporting the UCS Millennium Falcon. I built it in a multicolor format just to conserve money when it came to ordering those parts and using the parts I had, but it does a really good job of standing it upright. Next to that, we have a Millennium Falcon. You can see this is from the newer movie because it has an older minifig of Han Solo flighting that, or driving or flying that Millennium Falcon. The newest one in the collection is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. I was on the fence of buying this for a while, but I actually really do like it because it offers a new color scheme and it has this escape pod that comes out of the front. I actually have the minifigures present in front of that one right now as well. A lot of the other minifigs for these Lego sets are actually on my minifig displays, which you'll see in this video as well, but I really like that Lando Calrissian figure there. Just above that, not the best Star Wars Lego set due to the wings not being like they're portrayed in the movie. This is Kylo Ren's command shuttle. It still offers some pretty cool features, and I'm glad that I have it in my Lego collection. But the better of the two, I actually believe, is this one here. This is Commander Krennic's sort of fighter or transport, and the wings actually do fold down like they are supposed to. And I actually like the color scheme and also the body shape of this fighter here. I like the dorsal fins, which can also be found in the Imperial shuttle Tidarium sets here. This is one of the newer ones and one of the older ones. I can't quite remember the years that they came in, but I actually unfortunately don't have the UCS Tidarium shuttle, unfortunately. Below that, we have some X-Wing fighters. TIE Interceptor, I believe this one is called. And you're really cool shape. I can't remember the name of you, though. Thought about it for a second. I believe this one is a TIE Defender. Right next to that, just the classic TIE Fighter. And above that, we have the UCS TIE Fighter. Pretty big scale, really like TIE Fighters. However, they are sort of a repetitive build because you have to build these giant wings. And of course, you have to build two of them, which are essentially identical, and then place them onto the body. So TIE Fighters, although they look really cool when they are built, they are a little bit repetitive when it comes to building them. And of course, the UCS sets come with these awesome Technic stands to suspend the Star Wars ships. One of my favorite builds of all time, I think, is the Slave 1. So this is Boba Fett's Slave 1. You can see the minifigs that it comes with here. Really like the Han Solo in Carbonite. But I just really like it because, like, the body shape. I like all the way the arches come together just to make this seamless, beautiful body. Right below that, we have a Star Destroyer. This is the only Star Destroyer in my collection. Don't have any Super Star Destroyers or UCS versions of this, but I have heard that they are going to be releasing a new UCS Star Destroyer, so I'm very curious to see that. Here we have the Jabba the Hutt's sail barge. Comes with these big sort of plastic or vinyl pieces for the sails of the sail barge. Some cool minifigs. There is a Jabba, of course, inside there. These will flip open, I believe. Oh, sorry, they flip down like that there to reveal the interior of the ship. And we can see Jabba the Hutt in there. He's facing the wrong way. Above that, we have two AT-ST walkers from 2 different years. Once again, I do not have the UCS AT-ST walker. It is on my brick set want list, though, for sure. And then we have 3 different AT-AT walkers from 3 different years: 2010, 2014 times 2, and 2017, which is actually not an AT-AT walker. It's the First Order Heavy Assault Walker, the AT-RS or something like this. I'm not too sure. Then we have Anakin Skywalker's Y-Wing Fighter. Young Anakin. And this one is the Naboo Fighter. General Grievous's, oh no, this is Darth Maul's ship. Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, to be exact. And this is a bounty ship, Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship. Cool green color, and these turbines or engines actually rotate upward and downward. I really like this particular ship too. It's not really seen that much in the movies or anything, but this is the Jek-14 Stealth Starfighter. And then we have General Grievous's Starfighter. Of course, you get General Grievous minifigure with that one, which is pretty cool. Right above that, we have the trio of these little guys, R2-D2, BB-8, and finally the Porg. I like putting these guys side by side. I think they look fantastic. All of them feature some really cool movable parts and features. Like when I rotate this, his head will move. And when I rotate this, his blowtorch will give you the thumbs up. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit tight in here. Hence why I'm shaking a little bit, because I can't use a tripod. And I got stuff behind me now. But we'll continue this way. Just in behind my logo here, we have one of my only brickheads, which is the Chewbacca brickhead and Rey's speeder. Then we have the Jedi T6 shuttle. Older sets. These things are from like 2010. Plus I bought them in garage sales, so I didn't actually buy them intending to buy them, so I might have a little bit of a hard time remembering the names. This one here I believe is the ARC 170 Starfighter. And this little vulture droid is actually supposed to be with the Naboo, Anakin's Naboo fighter, I believe. Then we have a droid gunship, probably my least favorite ship of all. I don't know why I even have it. Like I said, I picked these up in a big bundle from a garage sale. So, and then right above that's another UCS set. This is the UCS Sand Crawler, which is an awesome build actually, and comes with some really cool minifigures, of course. There's a miniature version of the snow speeder. And a couple more sets that I can't really remember the name of. Well, right above that is one that I still have to build, and this is the UCS Y-Wing. I've had that in the collection for a while. Just haven't built it yet. I'm probably going to build it next week. And in front of that, we have my customized Lego lightsaber with the custom hilt and the custom blade. So that is the entirety of my Lego Star Wars collection, which is all now strung on the back wall in behind the Lego City. It's a fairly decent sized collection, and I'm sure there's a lot bigger Lego Star Wars collections out there, but I'm pretty happy with mine for now. So I mentioned earlier that all the minifigs were sort of on my minifig displays, and we can see those here. So I've just sort of put them on these acrylic stands, either on some black plates or on the minifigure stands. A lot of Star Wars minifigs here. There's Darth Maul and General Grievous. I also have a couple of those display stands that the LEGO was giving away on promotion, full of minifigs as well. We'll continue to take a look at all the LEGO sets. But first I'm going to show you these here. This is from that garage sale haul that I keep referring to. This is all the stuff that I still haven't built from that garage sale haul. And it's all sort of ziplocked out in these bags here. And there is a lot of sets down here. And I actually picked them up for a really good price when comparing them to Bricklink. And there's just so many different things in here that I should probably build. They're smaller starships and whatnot, and I haven't really got around to sort of going through them and building them as of yet. But I should probably get on that. Just, I don't know, at this point you guys can see how full my shelves actually are. So some of this stuff, there's another TIE Defender, I just keep in the bags for now until I find the room or the will or the time to sort of go through them and start building everything. So that's all the other LEGO Star Wars sets that I have just hidden down here in these Ziploc bags. So now that we've finished looking at the Star Wars LEGO sets in the LEGO room, we're going to have a look at all the other ones. So we have these large creator sets. We have Big Ben, the Sydney Opera House, and then the London Tower Bridge, which was actually one of my original large LEGO sets I bought as an AFOL. Right below that we have the Avengers Helicarrier, sort of like a micro scale. You get all those micro scale minifigs. You also get a few other key characters in regular minifig scale. And then we have the Saturn V. Right up beside Saturn V, we have another space shuttle beside Emmett's construction mech. Right below that, we have some Batmobiles. And Batmobiles, well, and Batman sort of, you know, the Penguin, Riddler, Joker, all those sort of vehicles from the LEGO Batman movie. Along with some helicopters, airport stuff, just sort of excess stuff that I don't really have room for right now. The Vampire Hearse, Whack and Bash, the Technic pullback sets, a fire truck, some construction stuff, the mixer vehicles, all the different forklifts, Hagrid's Hut, the Quickie Mart, which unfortunately I don't have room in the LEGO City right now. One day when I move I will. The Simpsons house, Mystery Mansion, King's Castle, Ninjago Temple of Air Jitsu or Spin Jitsu. Once again, don't have room in the LEGO City right now. The DBC. And just right below those other Batman vehicles from the LEGO Batman movie, I have the Tumbler. The London Tower Bus from the LEGO Creator Expert Vehicle Series. Ferrari. Volkswagen camper van. Volkswagen Bug. The Mini. The newest one in that collection, the Mustang. Still don't have the Aston Martin. It's on my want list. And then one of the Ultra Agents, one of my only Ultra Agent sets. Probably the biggest Ultra Agent set that actually ever came out. So that's these shelves. This actually used to be where I had all my Star Wars stuff, but I figured I'd move it over there so when I walk into the Lego room I can see all the Star Wars stuff. I think the only part of these shelves that are lacking in the Star Wars area is where all these sort of smaller garage sale sets are. They're just not really big enough. And I can't really just, like, they're not my favorite sets. I can't justify selling them either, just because they don't bring in any dollar amount. And it's just really not worth my time to sell it. So I may as well just keep them as sets in the Lego room. Let's take a look at the sets over here by my build table. So this is my build table. This is where everything gets messy and I build Lego for the most part. Sometimes I do it upstairs or in my white room there. But right above that, I have the Metal Beard Sea Cow. Once again, a great set. I think it was probably the biggest set from the original Lego movie. Comes with a double-decker couch, some amazing minifigures, some awesome building techniques used in that Lego set. Next to that, we have the Silent Mary, which is temporarily on a shelf because I don't have her under the sea area at the moment. Silent Mary is different. Features like a hollow inside. Just overall a really unique set on how it was constructed. And it's really fun to build and a fragile set, but offers some great techniques. Next to that, this is actually, I believe it was a Toys R Us exclusive originally. This is the Arkham Asylum set. Comes with, of course, Batman and Robin, and also lots of the different villains like Harley Quinn, the Joker, and everyone, because there's a full playability aspect to it on the back. It's got an open back, and it's got different scenes from all those different DC villains. One of the greatest LOTR sets, Lord of the Rings sets, the Orthanc Tower. Awesome minifigs, awesome Treebeard build. And it comes with that giant eagle for Gandalf to ride. And then Saruman, of course. Picked that one up on eBay, I believe. Next, we have the Sopwith Camel. One of two large planes that I have. Because right next to it is the Technic plane. The cargo plane, which can actually be a plane or a boat. Have it in the plane format. Really great Technic set that offers a lot of different movable parts. And then the Lego City crane next to that. No construction in the Lego City right now, so all my construction vehicles are off. Then the earliest set in my collection, it's not Lego, it's the Mega Bloks Brontosaurus. So that's all the Lego sets in and around the Lego City on the shelves here in the Lego room. Just sort of keeps growing and growing and growing, and I don't really get rid of any. I haven't sold any of my Lego collection on Bricklink or eBay or anything like that. Every piece of Lego that I've ever owned, I pretty much still own. And it just seems like my wish list keeps growing and growing as well. Like I want that motorized AT-AT Walker. I want the UCS Star Destroyer, Super Star Destroyer, B-Wing, the original Death Star and stuff like that. One day I'll have to slow down a little bit or maybe sell some of these sets so that I can allocate the space and everything to bigger and better Lego sets. So that's really about it for today. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for some more great Lego content coming out in the near future. Thanks a lot for the view, guys, and have yourselves a great day.